Questions and answers 61. Fill factor and pend index. First, we need to show this B tree. For this B tree, there's 3 levels: root node, intermediate level, and leaf level page. For fill factor, it applies to the bottom layer, leaf level page. It shows the percentage of free space at the leaf level page. Well, when we set the fill factor, if we set the pend index on, that means apply fill factor to all layers. Well, if the pend index is off, that is the default choose, then the intermediate level page are filled to near capacity. 62. Index selectivity. When we want to select a small percentage of rows from a table to create an index, then this type of selection is known as index selectivity. So index selectivity shows the effectiveness of an index. 63. Covering index. Cover index is a special type of a composite index. Just a little difference with the included non-clustered index, because included non-clustered index we add the non-key column to the index at the included index stored at the leaf level page. 64. Index scan and index sync. For index scan, SQL Server ng will read the rows one by one. For index sync, it will point to the exact value. This is the difference between index scan and index sync. Of course, index sync is better performance. Usually we just index scan use the clustered index, and index sync use the non-clustered index. 65. Execution plan. Just like this execution plan, it's a roadmap that graphically or textually shows the data's retrieval method chosen by the SQL Server query optimizer for stored procedure or an home query. So it's very useful to developer to understand the performance of our query to show whether the code we write is good or not. 66. Bookmark lookup, range lookup, key lookup. At this part, we have talked this bookmark lookup, because if a table we do not have the index, we do not have the non-clustered index, then we need to use, and the SQL Server will need to use the clustered index. This is called bookmark lookup. And if the table do not have a clustered index but a non-clustered index, it's called range lookup. 67. Performance tuning of T-SQL. About performance tuning, there is a lot of can be talked here. Well, so you can just learn it by the internet. To add some to here, just for the basics, the table we set the primary key, and we use the where clause to search as narrow as possible, and we create non-clustered index for us to retrieve the values fast and efficient. And also there, for example, you create a store procedure to improve the performance, such kind of method. 68. table partitioning, create partition function, and create partition schema. Partitioning table, we just use the partition by function to separate the big database or big table into some other small piece of tables, and it might be stored at a different page and stored at a different space. So this is the partitioning table. We use the partition function to create separate these tables, and we use union or to combine them. And the schema, for example, create partition function, just we need to set 69 rebuild and reorganize index. The difference between rebuild index and reorganize index is for rebuild, it just usually destroy the old ones and create a new one, and it just greater than 40%. We need to rebuild them. The rebuild execute online and offline, and it needs more CPU space. Reorganize, it just physically reorganize the leaf level page. So usually we don't change too much, and it always online, and it needs minimal CPU use. Just this kind of difference. So that's all. Thank you.